And he'll be taken down at the 34.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before it could get much out of it.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns. 18. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And the slot man goes in motion left. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Devin White defeating the offensive line and getting to the quarterback. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
I imagine the pass rush should be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now his throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And let's see, the Bucs with 6 DBs, so dime set here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Let's go. Ready.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Don't lose your ball now. Don't lose your ball. Go, ladies.
Leonard Fournette, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Ladies.
Second down, back to Fournette. And this Browns defense coming to life. They get him behind the line for a 2nd straight play. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Returnable for Grant, and he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And it's only November, but the playoffs will be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in the conference.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. Running again with Chubb. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On the 32 now. Here's first and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Watson on play action. That's out to Chubb, complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
Hey, 31!
And trouble trying to middle here. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Now they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, and they've been successful doing it.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the shot. Puts the down marker back to 1.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Deshaun Watson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest your body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Run it again to Fournette. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Action. It's Darnold. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
First down, he will get that out to the flat to White. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And Just a yard to go here on second down. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play.
All I can say about this place is someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
No 80.
Now Darnold. He's going to have this up to Gage. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. This for about 6 down inside the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Fake, and it's Darnold.
Job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Running out of the gun with White, and he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3, it leaves him with 4th and 1. That's on Shaq Mason, the guard. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now it's Darnold. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 24-yard line. A gain of 22.
I do think that sometimes on 3rd and long, many defenders just get caught watching the sticks instead of watching the ball. And the guy who's got it, because here, they just got the ball into the receiver's hands and told him to do it yourself, a little bit of a desperation play. And he was able to take the short throw and turn it into a big gain and a conversion on 3rd down. That's a big pickup.
Making the give, Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Andy Janovich. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are back within a score. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Cleveland offense ready to go. this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. The way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now, they've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Watson down to throw. He's got the Joker over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Watson to the Joker there for the Cleveland first. Now it's Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort turned it into a successful play.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
Down coming.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson rolling to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, that was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off. Made him try a pass downfield.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And certainly they'd rather have a scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Opportunity last year where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw is Darnold. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's going to have that first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. To the sack. They're starting to change basically from the other side of town. 2nd and a country mile. pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and the Eagles will need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Darnold. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man, complete. A big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. First and 10, Darnold. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. Two guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Line of scrimmage to 15. It's first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board instead. A long drive ends in heartbreak, and a melancholy trip back to the
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So we have reached halftime here in Cleveland with the Browns on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Well, I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And this one caught downfield by Evans. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with the loss. On 2nd and 15 now. Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Myles Garrett in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
they've got a little over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league. And every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Browns drive about to get started. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's got some space here. And they finally get him down at the 46. 111 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And Nick Chubb, about as dynamic a runner as the NFL has to offer. He put his talents on full display there. That was some kind of run.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because this run combined all the elements. Started with patience, and he was just waiting for his lane to materialize. Then once he saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And he covered a lot of ground on that one, as evidenced by the final total there on Next Gen Stats. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Alert! Alert!
Looking to give. Now he wants it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This will be taken at the 10. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. offense set to begin their next possession. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Darnold. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Some quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. A shotgun snap for Darnold. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The slot man in motion right. Inside hand on Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off. Someone at the 2nd level.
And this is going to be intercepted. Hooked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. He exited the pocket, trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
Sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out as the offense takes the field again.
Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete to Otton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down. He refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against let alone put points up on the
Side.
board.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Darnold. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, Darnold. In the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're foiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now the pistol. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more afterwards. You're watching the NFL. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it's going to be tipped up and picked off.
The 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Darnold. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense gets a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, turns it into 6.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, back door. That time, for a solid game.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Play action, Darnold. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one.
All right, go get him now. 50 points down, he's coming.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offensive coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the box. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And this offense on third down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 4 and 5. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight line.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Darnold. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken it to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
I'm here all day.
Throwing again is Darnold. And now here is another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Rams defense has a touchdown. Just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, and they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continued built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Second down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he's able to get out to the 32 right down there. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hold on. So you're saying because I ran it, because I ran a pick back, now all of a sudden you have pride. Everybody has pride, man. All day, every day. You pride when you go to work. You prideful of your family, and you should take pride in the stuff that you do. I'm not ashamed of running a touchdown back. These guys played hard, and they got the pick. They have an opportunity to do something of themselves. That's a video game, of course, but you get the point. Like, it's not the end of the world if these people are balling. Like, should he drop the pick? What do you want me to do? Like, it's the game. Like, people out here balling, they do what they do. It's not like I didn't dance. Now, if I'm dancing, I understand that. When people dance on run backs and all that shit, I don't do that shit. I remember Knight used to do that to me. I mean, you want me to kneel the ball? Shit. Like, it's like you can't play a game a certain way to where, like, everybody's going to be happy. Like, it's like, oh, if you kneel, I'm disrespecting. If I run it back, I'm disrespecting. If I'm chewing, I'm disrespecting. Everything's about disrespect and respect. No, I mean, if the game is a game, the best I can do is just, in my mind, do stuff that's not disrespectful. But in my mind, I didn't think running back and scoring a touchdown was disrespectful. Was the game over? Yes. Have I came back down 28 in the fourth? Yes. Has it happened to me? Yes. But at the same time, it's like nobody's going out their way to disrespect you. I actually went out my way to not call no favorites, and not only did I not call favorites, I'm trying to learn my playbook. But it's like, damn, it's like I don't even know if I should I allowed to chew? I mean, because like it's too subjective. Like, let me see. Shit. I mean, the chew makes sense. The game is over. If I shouldn't have run it back, then yeah, I should be chewing. I should be kneeling. I should just punt it away. Like, but does that cheat my opponent from getting their reps in and wanting to do what they want to do? I mean, it depends on the opponent. Like, I feel like some people want me to chew. Some people don't want me to chew. Some people just want me to ball out. Like, end of the day, it is a video game, and I do my best to play to the rules of the league that I'm playing in. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody in some video games, but everybody like get all uptight about this shit. I mean, we all competitors, man. But at the same time, it's like I feel like because of how I've been playing 5-6 years ago, you know, I'm not necessarily that same player. I'm the same person, but it's like I'm still competitive. I still try to win. I'm not playing to lose. I'm just trying to play, enjoy myself on some nice old man leagues, 3-day advances and chill, man. Like I ain't trying to. I don't do no chat dramas really. I don't do nothing. I'm just trying to enjoy some match. Man's a shitty game, yes. Certain things don't make sense, but it's like we just out here trying to play, man. Like I ran a pick back. It was mostly a straight line. I maybe zagged one offensive lineman, but like that's not even on me, man. It's like it's the game. It's like this shit is. We're not playing for money. It's not even like that. It's just we're just playing. So it's like I'm not thinking like, oh, this and that. I'm just trying to play. I'm just trying to get the game. I mean, it's an hour game, hour 15, depends on the minutes and stuff. I ain't trying to ruin somebody's day. I'm just trying to play. You know, I mean, it was a close game. I mean, honestly, I didn't do nothing. You did everything. You threw the picks. Like I didn't win the game. You lost the game, I would say. Because my offense was just a couple of big runs here and there, maybe a couple one good drive, and then you started clamping down. And it's like, okay, I'm just playing. Okay, let me not throw picks. I threw that one shitty pick, and that was that. You know, it's like that wasn't me. That was the game, honestly. Running back just I don't know where he was at. Nice little check down. All of a sudden, it's a pick, and it's like shit. I gotta lose a game because. Man is mad, but I don't worry about that no more. I was like, hey, it's part of the games, whatever. But then, you know, you start throwing some picks, you get mad at yourself too. I know you could have played better. I've played you. You've beaten me by like 40. I mean, or 30 or whatever. It doesn't matter. Something up there. But it's like, am I supposed to kneel? Am I supposed to run it? Like, I'm just trying to play and jog it to the bleachers. It's like, nobody should be disrespected. I'm not doing anything disrespectful, man. It's like, we just playing. So it's like that little run back or somebody in the back of their mind thinking I'm running the same inside zone. It's not. It's a different play. Maybe I ran it twice, but like I don't believe I did. I literally was picking different formations. Like so. And it's like people just don't. If you go into a game believing somebody a certain way, they're gonna be that way. Like you are. It's human nature. If you prejudice, if you believe the same way the white person believe black people are criminals or some shit. If you believe that, then they're gonna be criminals in your mind. Like this, if you believe Primo's a MUT player, even though he never played MUT in his fucking life, then guess what? In your brain, everything he do he's a MUT player. So that's my rant, man. Ain't that deep. I feel like we should just be playing video games, chilling, enjoying life because it's one life to live. But people stressing over this shit, man. You know, we got more important things to worry about. We got little children and stuff. So that's all I'm gonna say, man. It was a good game. I enjoyed myself. If you did not, I am sorry. For the game, I told you good luck and have fun. But it is what it is.